Listo. The basic, bueno, en inglés. So this week the basis structure is I get a credit when I get in, then I close to a debit, and if I leave the option expire worthless, then you will see this number. That is the commission that I save. Okay. So if you see, this week was roughly positive. I have like here is 200, 260, 315. Yeah, like 215 net positive for the week. So okay, on Monday, so the price opened with a gap to the downside that it was quickly closed. The TPO and the POC are almost the same level as previous session. Market international a bit negative, and cumulative delta is turning from negative 3,000 to 1,005 positive. So what we have here is a market that opened with a downside like trend, but it quickly corrected. So I took this bearish entry because I believe that this correction is going to continue. The market is going to continue because if you see over here, this is previous week, so the market was trending like the previous week, and you see that here is like a top. So I will sell a call over here in this resistance over there that is very close, very far from the price, and I think that this could be the top. So yeah, at the end you can see that I made the trade and was almost positive the whole time. So here I think that I got the direction very clear. I enter at 10 a.m. That is like this day I entered before 10 because I saw a good retracement. I was patient to hold the trade, but I was hesitating to get in a bit. I would make a killing if I have followed my intuition because the market was going up, up, up. And then when I saw that it was like doing, like was the top, I think, oh, I can enter here and I will get a very good credit. But since it was not 10 a.m., I waited until 10 a.m. But if I would not wait until 10 a.m., I will make an even better trade. So I'm evaluating if that 10 a.m. criteria does always apply or not. Okay. The 22. Again, a bearish entry because market was doing a TPO below previous session. The market internals were negative, and Kim Delta was negative also. This day was very hard because the volatility was really low and the premium was not that good. So I have to be very patient to the price to go again to the upside to enter and get a better credit. Again, I enter with a bear call spread. I decided to close the trade earlier because I saw that over here, if you see, price hold here, 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 here. So there was good buying power over here. So I prefer to close the trade when I was already with 70% of the premium. So I only missed $10. No, sorry, I missed $10 since I think it was a perfect exit stop loss because I only leave $10 out of the table. Since that, the trade become I will lost money. So I exit almost in the exact moment because after this the price start going up a lot. So I think it was a good trade with good entry point. I was like almost immediately positive. But over here, if you see at the end of the day, the price start to lost. Okay. That's the 22, the 23rd. Again, the TPO trading below previous sessions, and price was below the bold tricks. So, and the market internals were negative. So everything was in line. The Kim Delta also was negative. So everything was showing bearish, a bearish day. Again, I was waiting a good retracement. I mean, like price going up in order to sell the call and get a better premium. So I get this again a better call spread. So I said that maybe I will exit with a 70% of the credit. Then I just, at the beginning of the market, I saw that it was unable to break this to the downside. And since the day before happened that market went up a lot in the afternoon, I decided to close the trade earlier. So as you can see, also the trade was positive like most of the time. The entry point was almost perfect. But I could, if I waited a little bit more, I could get an even better entry. But here to improve, I think that I exit too early. I was afraid of the price not going the direction, but since everything was in line to be bearish, I should hold the trade. If I wouldn't hold the trade, I will gain the whole premium. But I leave earlier. You see that this day was only $40 that I win. So, and I could gain almost 100 that day if I wouldn't be more patient. The 24, again, the price was trading below both tricks, and the TPO was almost above. So this is a contradictory signal because I want price, if it's below the bold tricks, I want to sell. If it's above, I want to buy. But also I want the TPO to be below this previous one in order to be bearish. The market internals were open positive, but was declining, and the cumulative delta was minus 3,000. So it was mixed signals, but I decided to a bearish entry. First, because I think the bold tricks and the order flow was showing me a bearish day, even when the TPO and the market internals were positive. So again, I do call, well, here I do two entries, a call broken win and a bear call spread. The trades were working okay, but I decided to close earlier because if you see, price has a nice rebound over here. So I started to lose it if it reached this line. So I prefer to close it when I saw that buyers were in control. So over here, I took the trade. I started with a small loss, but then the trade was like most of the time positive. And this is the broken win, and the bull call spread was also like most of the time positive. So the zone of interest in the entry was a good battle between sellers and buyers, but I sold in almost the highest price, so it was a really good entry. But I think that strike selection was very bad because the premium was very low. I have to put it very close to the price. So I starting to think that I can evaluate if maybe not using zero DTA options, but maybe more days to the expiration. And also I can improve that when the bull run started, I could exit with a better profit and not wait it until it rebounds that much. And finally, Friday, I was anticipating a bull market. If you see price open up with this gap, the TPO was above that price, market internal were positive, and price was above ball tricks. So everything was telling me bull. The order flow was also showing cumulative delta in plus 9,000. So everything told me bull, so I get a bull put spread. Um, I took two entries. The same. I got a stop in the first one because I wasn't. I think it was a not good trade, so I preferred to close it when decided that the strikes I chose were very bad. And so I closed it with a very small loss of $10. But then when price went up a lot over here, I took another trade. Now, sorry, when price started going down, I took another bullish trade, thinking that over here in this zone, maybe the bull run will continue. But as you can see, the price started going down, down, down. So it hit my full stop. So I lost like almost $100, 115, I think. So over here I can it was good that the bad trade that I took at the beginning, I closed it almost immediately because I wasn't thinking it was a good trade. The strikes were very close to the price. Then I took a better entries, but it got a stop loss. The hypothesis was not longer working. And the thing to improve is that, yeah, I got FOMO in the first trade, so I should correct that. And yeah, that's it. How much I took? Okay. Mm-hmm. Got it. You can just summarize what you find during the week. Okay, in general, I got many stop losses because of this, or I got many take profits because of this. Or, like in general, what do you think about your week? One thing is SMB has a video about that when you get stop out, but the trade then goes into your favor. They have it in the shorts part, and they said that the solution to that is using the ATR. If you see, okay, the ATR of this stock is this much, then I will add that to my stop loss, and then you are more protected. So maybe it won't stop you out and then continue to the expected move, but yeah, your stop will hold and the trade will develop because otherwise maybe you are like getting out of the trade very quickly. You're not losing, that's good, but you're not also winning. Use the ATR. Use the ATR indicator to know to have a bigger stop loss. And that if your stop is technical, you can add that to the stop loss. So you choose, okay, my stop loss is at the low of this bar, so you need to add some part of the ATR to that stop. So not put it in the low of the bar, but in the low of the bar plus $4 or for 4 points, or I don't know, like 4 ticks or things like that. Because depending if the ATR is very wide, you need to have wider stop losses. If the ATR is very small, maybe that your initial stop loss is okay, and then it will be dynamically allocated to the market. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I agree with you. Maybe we need to organize the structure. Maybe, yeah, before the meeting, let's put the conclusions in one part and show one trade, one example. It could be the best trade or the worst trade or both. So I agree. Maybe we, yeah, I think both are good because normally most of the trades will be the same. I mean, we take the same criteria. Yeah, but for example, in my case, one day I got FOMO because the market was very bullish. I saw it would be very bullish, and I was like chasing the price. So that was a bad trade. We both can learn a bit of that because you also do the same. You told me that you were somehow chasing the price in this trade you showed me. So that thing we can improve, being more patient and good. Just one good trade. If it doesn't reach this area, I'm okay. If it's I'm out of the party. So for me, the bad traits can teach us things, and also the best traits also because I say, okay, I did this good. I need to keep doing that, and if in the next reviews I don't tell you that I did that, you can tell me, hey, but you were doing something that was working for you, so why you stop doing that? So I think both are very important. But normally, for example, this week, if, for example, I only have one bad day, that was Friday, but if suppose that on Friday I would be make a good trade, then all the trades were positive. I only need to show you one, the best one for my criteria, and that's it. So it would be like at maximum two trades, the best and the worst. No, for the project. No, not about the money. It's because you think you make really good decisions. I bet the best trade could be negative one that you stop out very quick. So it was good. You say, I make a really good decision because I saw this in the order flow and I could have lost 100, but I only lose 10. That's a very good trade, even if it's negative. So yeah, I think we can change the structure to that to just at the beginning show the conclusions and then show one example of that, of one trade that shows something about those conclusions. And as a feedback to you for what you showed me, yeah, I think that it's good that you are like doing momentum trades. You're in the momentum, so you're always positive. Somehow, I doing the same as you. If I show you, most of my trades were positive all the time. Um, but yeah, but I think that the difference that we both have is, for me, as time is passing, my stop loss get bigger and bigger and bigger. I can afford a more adverse movement, but you don't. And when you don't, when you try to guarantee some profit or be break even, I think it's good that you're not losing much. But yeah, we are here to make money, not to don't lose a bit. So I think that for next week, what we can do is evaluate your best profits and start like writing, okay, if I wouldn't break even my stop loss, what would happen? It would be a full stop or I will get an even better target. And another question for you is, why are you choosing that target as a stop loss? I I guess it's mechanical, right? You only have like your entry and you have some points to the stop loss and some points to the target. Not looking the chart, you're not looking for a zone to target or a zone to stop loss. I think that's valid, but yeah, I think that you don't have any criteria as well to choose. Okay, I will a stop loss of 4 points. Why? Have you done a back testing that show you that that's the best stop loss to do it mechanically or? Mhm. But for me, you should write in your journal that what would happen if I wouldn't move my target to keep the momentum going until the momentum is fading. I will move my target. Don't do it. Keep doing your plan, target like in the level, in the fixed level you have, but start writing what would happen. What would happen if you wouldn't move your break even, and that then you can make a decision. Okay, the best thing is have fixed levels, or the best thing is to move it according to the what the market is showing and the order flow was showing, because that way we can make decisions. But if you don't write and I say, okay, my trade was positive, but it could become more positive, it could become negative if you weren't targeting that zone. That's what we want to know. Okay, yeah, that's all I can. But that will be in the weekly conclusion, no? For example, I can summarize this week and say, okay, I was not patient. So that was the summary for this week. And I say, okay, next week I will be more patient. And I have to show you in the conclusion of next week what happened about patient. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Thank you. Have a great week and nice profits next week. Yeah. Take care.